The lipstick series is a series I created inspired by Laura Mulvey's essay on the male gaze. And it depicts a woman in the preparation for getting ready and the process of putting on lipstick. So the figure is sort of staring into a compact. And if you look at the way that they're posing, they're almost putting on a show for a viewer. Um, it's almost like we're part of the theater of her daintily putting on lipstick. And the lipstick doesn't necessarily touch her lips, but it's almost like a mid-process. A lot of my work is inspired by my personal life, as well as my mother and my grandmother and their experiences in the United States, coming from an immigrant background. When my mother and my grandmother first came to the United States, they were working in textile factories. So a lot of my work is inspired by the garment industry and textiles and creating and this idea of reproduction and manual labor. So a lot of the work uses um, the kinds of devices and materials that were meant to be multiples of. So in this case, this is a screen print, and I am using a photograph collage material that is very personal. So the fabric would sometimes be things taken from my childhood home. It would be fabric that I purchased in like a local fabric store that is right near my house. In this case, I created the lipstick using fabric from a former lover's t-shirt. I've used things like bus tickets, passports, any kind of like memorabilia that has affected um, uh, how I see myself and my ideas of progression and beauty as a human being um, in this world. A lot of the work is also inspired by women who are always trying to get ready or posing, So maybe before it was magazines that influenced us, and even whether you think about it or not, you can just be like, oh yeah, I have my own notions of beauty. Um, whether it's social media, irrational filters that create a complete notion of what a woman is supposed to look like, all these things are affecting us. And my work is trying to make something beautiful out of the inner exhaustion that is often felt with being a woman.